You fingered me and made a video. I don't fucking know.
Yes. It was great, though, because as I'm arguing with these guys.
You're going to beat up 3 Muslims at Disney.
And not alone. He definitely was a Florida boy. He's like, there a problem over here?
I've been kicked out of places before.
Yeah.
I got no problems.
That's right. That's right. That's the we don't like your kind round.
Yeah.
What you got to do is just invite them to jiu-jitsu.
Yes.
Listen, man, I can
Some
get
people
you,
don't come.
I can
Some
get
people
you in
don't
for a free
come.
class.
They know
There's
better.
No problem.
Yeah.
They know better. They know
Yeah.
why I'm inviting them.
Yeah.
They're like, Ian doesn't like me. Why the fuck does he want me to come to jiu-jitsu?
Fucking flat.
Get these boys a union uniform. You're going to earn your freedom.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the running doesn't tend to bother my knees, but I definitely feel it on my hips every now and then, like towards the end.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's the thing that's going to give me the problem if I keep running.
Yeah.
Right. That's the weak point.
Yeah.
Because you pretty much work out the rest of your body and the muscles are pretty solid. You haven't had any real injuries other than actually like your torso section.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's like the rib injuries,
Just constant
the
rib.
hips. So that makes sense that would be the area which you're having issues with, you know?
Yeah. And it's definitely my running stride that I got to work on a little something with because.
Yeah, but you can't run like this. You know what I mean? Like you're flailing in the wind. That's probably where your form is messing up, right?
Not
And
like
you can't do the Naruto run either. You can't put your hands behind you and just kind of wrap it out. Yeah, that's back problems. There's back problems right there.
Yeah, that's going to hurt your hips too.
So what I would suggest is, I don't know, running like a man, you know? Upright, chest out, looking like you're about to fucking storm a village.
Well, actually, if you run like a man, you don't run at all because men don't run.
We power walk.
We face our problems.
But what if you're running towards battle? That's different. That's a different kind
but
of
you
run.
know what?
They used to do it.
It's
Vikings,
a short run though. It's more of a
It is.
sprint, and then you're
Okay.
right there.
So
you know?
men sprint, but don't run.
Right.
All right. But only sprinting forwards, never backwards.
Yeah.
And only when you're attacking something.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You're sprinting to attack.
Yeah.
But you know what?
At that point, you're just going on adrenaline.
I think we're going to talk about all things man subjects today. I think we're going to get into some shit. I have some really good premises. Eddie, start that up. Welcome, Silver Kingdom Podcast, because I need to drink the coffee. Nelson,
I'm still recovering from a Skittle mine.
Ian.
Sounds ever so slightly too loud. Let me adjust that.
It's all right. It's good.
So we started off with like, Ian's like, oh, are those some Skittles? I'm like, yes, you may partake in the deliciousness that is Skittles. And he's like, I think I will. And then he got a little too excited and he just like shot a wad of Skittles all over my kitchen.
Can you not say I shot a wad?
He just shot a wad.
The bag was open. It was open in a container. So when I took it out, I was like, oh, it's a bag of Skittles. I was not aware that it was open.
Right.
So when I did my little motion to make it settle.
Right.
Yeah.
You shot the wad
Yeah.
of Skittles everywhere. Would you
more-
agree to this?
It was. No, I don't know if I would agree to that. It was more like it was like a compressed mine.
A compressed mine
of Skittles.
That
Right.
exploded all over.
in wad form.
No, wad is like it's a singular. Like this went everywhere.
Right. So would you say that the Skittles were in different areas of the floor?
But not one wad.
But not one wad.
Not one
Multiple wads. So you shot wads, is what you're saying.
Shrapnel.
Shrapnel.
Several streams about.
Streams in wad form.
Candy shrapnel.
Candy shrapnel. All right, so I wanted to talk about, because we were talking about before the podcast started, like man shit, right?
Man shit.
Man shit. So
Running
like a man.
When men shit.
running like a man, right? Very important. You can't run like a bitch. If you run like a bitch, don't do it. Just get on a bike.
Well, you can
run
like a bitch if you run faster than me.
Okay, all right, but
Like if you pass me with that little hand technique and like you're fucking flying, more power to you, bro. Like,
which leads me to, if you saw a group of 3 or more people running in a direction past you and they look scared and they were yelling, do you follow or do you stay?
if I cannot see, if I can see really far and they're running past me in fear, I don't know what the fuck's up. I'm not gonna
Would you
try.
follow? I would follow.
I wouldn't unless like I don't know, man.
I think it's more of a minority thing. Like, we are prone to seeing something in the wild off, and they're like, oh my God, look at these Spanish people running this way in fear. You're like, INS, go, you run. You're just, ICE, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? Like, but you're like, oh, they're probably being pursued by the police, so I'm okay, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
I would just say, hi, officer.
Different cultures, different
Go
strokes.
get them.
Different
Now,
strokes with different strokes.
Funny is I've seen them do that on Japanese TV.
They do the crowd running.
Yeah, there's a lot of like weird alleyways and things like that. So they'll wait for the person by themselves to be walking, and they'll like, all right, he looked down, and then when they look up, it's a crowd of people so wide you can't fit, and now they're all just running at you.
That's different.
50 people.
That
Yeah.
is for sure. You better fucking run. If there's 15 or more people running, looking scared, yelling,
Yeah.
you join that crowd.
It's like a 20-foot wide alleyway, and it's a row of people, and you can't see the back.
It's
and
fight or
they-
flight. It's
Yeah.
fight or
You
flight.
see where the old lady's walking?
Yeah.
And they run at her. And, like, she doesn't move at all, so the crowd just stops and parts.
Have you ever seen the one where like the guy will run up to someone and just throw a pillow in his hand,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
then they're like pillow fight?
Yeah.
They did it one better, which was great, where it was like one guy threw the pillow to the guy and they started a pillow fight. But as he hits him, like a crowd of people with pillows start running towards him. He's just like, I didn't sign up for this shit. Throws the pillow down, fucking runs away. So back to, go ahead, good.
No,
So,
I've seen one with a battle flag. That goes up to the guy, he hands him things, like, hold this a second. And then when the guy turns around, it's a crowd of people standing there. And he's like,
Fuck.
oh no. And now it's
Lead
two
the
groups.
charge.
Yeah, like two groups of people, and he's holding like the charge flag.
He's now
That's
the
great.
figurehead of this
yeah,
military.
you are starting this shit, bro. You are the shit starter at this point. You got the flag. Also, shitty job. But also, is it the most manliest job in the old like armies? Think
no,
about this.
Technically, you weren't allowed to be targeted like if you were the drummer.
Yeah,
boys
but
or
those
all that other
motherfuckers
good
got
shit.
shot all the time. Come on.
They said that about officers, too.
Yeah. But like,
Well, that held until you came to America, and we went, fuck you, shoot
Yes.
the officer first.
Shoot the guy giving orders.
here's the thing: like, if you're going onto a battlefield,
Shoot him right in his faggy red coat.
you don't have a choice, right? Fuck this guy. Like, that's a free kill.
Look at his wig. Shoot him in the fucking face.
Bro, it's a free kill. It's a free kill. You know what I mean? You want to be able to.
He's standing still.
If you want to go
Look
back to
at
the
him
boys at the end of the fight,
I hear like Bill Burr. Shoot him in the fucking face.
you want to go back to your boys at the end of the fight. Like, how many kills you got? I got one. You know, you don't want to tell him it was the drummer, but I got one.
I got the officer, yeah.
I got the officer.
If you shoot the drummer boy, you're a monster.
But think about this.
He's not even killing anybody. He's out there.
If you go onto the
You fucking
battlefield,
shoot him.
if you go onto the battlefield,
Takes you 60 seconds
would
to
you
reload.
rather a drum or a gun? A drum or a gun?
I'm not going on the battlefield with a
You
drum.
had no choice. You had no choice.
I'm a conscientious objector. I am the first conscious.
Bitch.
I am not going into war
All I hear
with
is
a drum.
all I hear is bitch.
Okay, you fucking stand there. You fucking stand there.
That's what I'm saying. I would opt for gun if I had no choice. I am not picking flag.
I'm going
I
with
am not,
gun. I'm going with
I am
gun or not at all.
I am not picking drum or trumpet. I don't want to fucking solo on the battlefield. I don't want to be fucking Seal or fucking who's the saxophone player? Kenny G on the battlefield while motherfuckers are shooting past me. You're gonna get shot. I want a gun.
Yeah,
Give me a gun.
Especially if you're not playing good. They're
No.
really gonna want to shoot you.
Friendly fire.
With your instrument.
Yo, back in the day, they didn't give a fuck. You ran the other way. They shot you in the back.
Wow.
Oh, they didn't give a fuck. They would shoot your ass.
They shot deserters.
Yeah, but that's when men were men again. Back to men. So we were talking. So I casually said, you know, if you can't run, get on a bike. But then that also kind of makes you a bitch, right? Because you see these guys in the Speedos with those little fancy fucking helmets, matching little outfits. Like they're going to no-gi, but they're not actually fighting, right?
Yep.
They're no-gi on bikes, right? Kind of makes you a bitch, doesn't it, right? Like if you're no-gi biking it, Ian, are you a man or a bitch?
I don't know how you no-gi bike.
You want me to show you how you no-gi bike
Show me
it?
how you no-gi.
He's, he's talking about the spandex outfits. I would
Anybody wearing
say
these?
I would say
finish
if you're
this.
gonna go for the bike,
I have a problem.
go for the assault bike. Go for the sprint. Go for the fucking hard work.
What is that?
That is no-gi biking it.
That's
What?
That's a triathlete outfit.
That's
What
not a
the
triathlete.
And that's like a weird triathlete outfit.
Okay, here, look. Here's another one. No-gi biking it. You got a matching top and bottom. It's spandex. You're no-gi biking
Oh,
it.
and they got the shoes with the spikes on. That clip in the
Yeah,
belt.
and then the matching helmet.
Right.
All right. Is that manly? Is that a manly thing to do?
I mean, yeah, you're out there
Listen,
exercising.
if you're doing something like the Tour de France,
Yeah.
where it's like miles and miles a day, and your body is breaking down, and it's like a mental fight, congratulations.
Okay.
But if you're just out there once a week for like a mile, and then you give
Well,
up.
if you're doing a mile,
You're like with
come on.
Fred and Tommy, and you're on the bike, and you guys got matching outfits.
If you bike a mile, that's like walking 100 yards. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, no. But if you're out there actually biking miles and miles and miles, like you're on the road, you're fucking moving. All right, well, yeah, you're a man.
All right, I still say you're a bitch, Eddie.
All right.
I say it depends on how hard you're going.
Okay, so bitch.
You can
so we got
easily-
2 for bitch and 1 for no bitch.
You can easily go on a bike and coast now. You can
Yeah.
have a fucking battery pack.
They're motorized.
And a motor. And are you actually biking? Or are you just going for a ride?
I would hope if you bought the clips for your shoes and the outfit and the helmet, I would hope you're out there fucking exercising.
You would think so.
Yeah, I would hope.
You would think so.
I mean, why are you going to spend all that money on gear?
There's plenty of people I see around here where they got the little motors on the bike. Like, are you really working? You're really not working.
You're not.
Well, this is
You're
going to piss a lot of people off, but in Wellington, everybody dresses up, but none of them are working. it's always the horse.
not. I got
lot
it.
of-
You
a
ain't
lot of-
wrong. You ain't wrong.
Unpopular.
A lot of
opinion.
people walking around in their horse clothes, but not doing any actual movement.
Okay,
a
so-
lot of them aren't in very good shape.
All right, so
Oh,
horse
that-
riding. Horse riding. Here's another one. All right.
I don't know if we should talk about the story we fucking heard the other night about a horse riding at the machete.
I mean, go. Oof.
Go into it, sir. Go for it. We're
I
here.
don't, dude. I don't know.
That's a rough one. Go ahead.
I don't even know if we can talk about it. We'll talk about it. Why not? Fuck it. What's the worst that can happen? Apparently, someone got attacked by a machete in Wellington the other day.
Really?
A lady, yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, apparently.
Someone you know, or this was on the news?
No one we know, but people that we were with knew. Apparently, word on the street was she's a 70-plus-year-old bitch. They did prerequisite this fucking story with this. They said she's a bitch.
Okay.
Apparently, she's mouthing off to some worker at the barn.
And
Okay.
enough of a bitch that no one felt bad for her.
No.
And I mean, it's horrific.
That's
And
a
no
special
one
kind of
felt
bitch.
bad
No
for
one
her.
felt bad for
That's
her.
a special kind of bitch
At
then.
all.
All right, go ahead.
Apparently, she pissed the guy off enough, like screamed at him enough. He attacked her with a fucking machete.
Wow.
Chopped fingers off.
Wow.
And her nose.
Wow. Yeah, she deserved it.
Almost.
She deserves it. That's a crime of passion. What do they call it? Like no. That's a crime of aggravation.
I'm trying to think of like what you would have to say to me or do to me for me to attack you with a
You know
machete.
what it
Someone
is?
at the table called her Lord Voldemort after that,
Yes.
which was
Yeah.
apt
Probably
Yeah.
and
accurate.
hilarious.
I was
but-
like, I was of the school. She's probably still a bitch.
Yes. You know what it is? It's
didn't fix
not
nothing.
it's not any one incident. That is a multitude of incidents. For somebody to attack you that violently, that's day in, day out.
Oh, yeah.
Someone tormenting you, and
Yeah.
you're thinking, one more time. One more time.
Yep.
And if you don't check a person like that right away in the beginning, you're going to have a problem that's going to grow, right?
There's levels to check a person too. There's like
There is. There is. Okay, so here, let me
There's
ask.
a couple levels below, and then there's fucking machete.
Okay,
I've had enough.
so let me ask you something then too. Okay, good. For checking, like as men, right? Men have to check other men sometimes,
If
right?
I hit you with a machete, you've emptied my
That's
bank
not
account.
checking them. That's you win.
You've
Game,
emptied
game over.
You've emptied my bank account.
Yes.
You've injected me with a permanent disease while I'm sleeping. I don't know. You fingered me and made a video. I don't fucking know.
Yes. No. There's.
If I hit you with a machete, lines have been crossed.
Yes.
We are
Yeah.
mortal enemies.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are. We are definitely. Okay. So let me ask you guys something about
Like you are my fucking enemy.
Yeah. We're 3 separate, very nice men, but also alpha males in our own right.
You about to
right?
blow your wad?
I'm about to blow my wad. So let me ask you guys a question, right? In a situation where you feel like you have to check another man because you think they're being cute, right? And you usually do this. I know I do. Like I give like a check, like I'll check them with like some words like, bitch, I will fuck you up. And see how they respond. Because if they don't acknowledge that I can fuck them up, then maybe it's go time. At that point, right? We've all had this situation, right? So like, let's say you're in front of your woman and her friend, every time you meet them, has something wise ass to say about you in front of her. Do you think that is an appropriate time to be like 2 or 3 times? You're like, every time I meet you, like we joke everything, but like I'm the butt of your joke in front of my woman. I need to check you. Is that correct? As
Yeah.
a man.
Yeah.
How many times before you check a man?
Sometimes you just got to figure out how to check them. See, my problem was it was my girlfriend, who's from Texas, who I love and miss. And I hope
Right,
she's doing
right.
well if she listens.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, nothing I could really do. It was just nonstop verbal assault from the time I met her till like I left. I was like, God damn it.
It's degrading, right? And at a certain point, you have to say something to try to fucking end it. But if it was another man, how many chances do you give? Like, I don't know you, but this is the third time or the second time or the fourth time we met, and you got a wise ass joke to say to me, seemingly always in front of my woman. How many times before you check him?
I don't know. It would depend. It would depend on like the context. I don't know. I
Just in general. Once, twice, three times?
Me personally, I tend to like always laugh things off. I laugh things off, and I may even like oh yeah, haha, I got a small dick or something like that. Like I'll go along with the joke. But like if it comes,
but not a friend. This is not a friend.
But if it comes time, once it comes time for like physical,
altercation.
Yeah, like then like the guy we took axe throwing the one time. Who was he friends with? He was like friends with Matt or something.
Right.
Yeah.
The guy that showed up, and like I
did not like him.
Well, I made a point that like to beat him horrifically at an athletic event, so much that he was like extremely upset. Like he was like, "Well, I didn't know we were going all out," and I was like. I'm over there just drinking my beer like, oh, somebody didn't give you the memo.
No, but if your feelings are insulted, Eddie, you can answer the question too. How many times? Once, twice, three times? Before you feel like, okay, I think I gotta say something.
It depends on how hard are they going.
Yeah.
Like if it's, because you can tell if it's in jest or if it's like a deliberate,
malicious.
like you're trying to be a dick.
It's deliberate.
Yeah. So like.
Generally, how good of a friend is this? Like, do you care about her, how she feels? Like, if you fucking
let's
verbally murder this guy. I mean,
to me, it doesn't matter whether at that point.
Take the gloves off.
To me, it doesn't. To me, it doesn't matter. Like, you always want to maintain someone else's friendships and not get in the way. But also,
if it's repetitive, if you have to deal with this over and over again, then I think that the damage that would be done to you by keeping it in and not saying what you want to say would probably outweigh the damage of you getting it.
And then, you have to check, and because it could get explosive. Eddie, same.
Yeah, for the most part, I try to say something on the side first.
Yeah,
like if I pull you aside like a gentleman, I'm like, hey man, what's going on?
Right.
And then you say something in the table. Now it's like, hey, I already talked to you on the side.
Yeah.
What the fuck's your problem?
Right.
Now you're still going. I talked to you like a man, off to the side. Now I'm calling you out.
Right.
Now we're gonna fight like men.
Now there's a fucking problem.
See, and that's the whole
now
thing.
We're gonna fight. Now
Eddie is the calmest person I know, and even Eddie says, "Hey, there is a certain point at which I feel like you feel it. You know when it's a joke because we joke a lot.
Yeah."
We talk shit all the time, but I also make a clear distinction between my family, my friends, the people that I love, people I care with, and a general acquaintance. Or if I feel like, hey, I'm in a situation where I feel like you're trying to punk me
right
now in front of people to make it seem all clever and funny, but I'm like, And I don't think that way about a lot of people. So if I'm thinking about it with you, I'm like, I gotta check your punk ass. All right, you create another, or one of you guys create another situation where you have to be manly.
Fucking no. The leg breaks on the couch.
The leg breaks on the couch. Okay, a situation
lift
where
that corner up, wedge something under.
All right, how about this? You're out at a bar with your lady. Now you know you're in a public setting, and everyone is drinking and having a good time. Theoretically, everybody's having a good time. Let's say, okay. And a guy at the bar offers to buy your girl a drink. One time. She handles it. And she's like, no, thank you. I'm here with my man. And comes back again. Do you step in? Or do you let your lady handle it? When do you step in as a man?
It depends.
How's that scenario?
Not every woman's going to handle it. So I've had someone not offer the drink, just outright send it while we're all in a group.
Yes.
The drink gets there. I pick it up and I cheers him and I have it.
I was really about to say that.
That's a good move. That's a clean move.
I've gotten a lot of drinks.
From men?
Yeah.
For you.
Not directed at me.
Oh, not directed at you, but directed at your girl.
My mentality has always been, dude, if you're going to buy my girl a drink, thanks.
Right.
Thanks, man. You're
But
safe.
if it looks awkward, like if it looks like, hey, he came up to her once, she said no politely,
Yeah.
she handled it. You're like, cool, you want to let your girl handle those kinds of things. But then he comes back a second or a third time to try to be deliberate, and you see that she's still trying to handle it, but there's
Adam
a
Levine.
certain point.
He's being Adam Levine.
There's a certain point where you got to step in, right? And how do you handle that situation? Do you very aggressively handle it, or do you like, hey, buddy, this is my girl, boom, pull her to the side? Do you intervene, or do you let her try to handle it? How would you? I mean, I would intervene.
Yeah.
Like I'm out, and I've had situations where I was at Disney, and I almost got into a fight with 3 young Arab men because they were really disrespectful. And it was so funny because as I'm yelling at these guys over the disrespectfulness that happened at Disney in public, like it was one of those, like, they turn around to like oogle and say something as I'm walking with my wife, and then I had to turn around like, okay, I'm at Disney and I love it. I don't want to get kicked out. I really love Disney. But you are making audible comments, stopped to turn around and do shit. It was great though, because as I'm arguing with these guys,
You're gonna beat up 3 Muslims at Disney.
and not alone. He definitely was a Florida boy. He's like, there a problem over here?
Oh yeah.
He was ready.
He'd have fought for you.
Oh yeah, no. When I heard that voice, my confidence level went up.
Yeah.
And this was like when I was young too. This was like I think I was on my honeymoon at that time, when I was here in Florida for the first time, and I didn't know the strength of the hillbillies in Florida,
yeah.
which I
They're
love.
strong.
I love these motherfuckers.
They're powerful.
But when you hear is there a problem? Your confidence level goes up.
Yeah.
He's in.
Yeah.
He's in.
He's in.
Oh, he was. Not only is he in,
He remembers those planes hitting the tower.
fucking right, he does. Not only is he in, but he was kind of looking for it.
He was sad.
He
He was sad he couldn't go because he had knee issues. He's fucking ready.
yes,
He's been internalizing for years. He's fucking like, this is my time.
This is my 9/11 right here.
That's
Right now.
I've been kicked out of places before.
Yeah,
I got no problems.
that's right. That's right. That's the we don't like your kind round.
Yeah.
He'd be like,
Yeah.
wait, you Spanish? All right,
Yeah.
fine.
So
that's fine.
that was one of those situations where you have to be a man and you gotta say some shit. So yeah. Bar, back to you.
I mean, no, it's just
You stepping in, or are you gonna let her handle it?
most of the time I'd let her handle it. I try to avoid fights as much as I can.
I think that's smart. So do I.
Sometimes it's not easy though.
But
Correct.
Sierra is also the type of person, because I've seen her at a party where the one person got mouthy and she just fucking hit him.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
She wasn't having it because she was being polite and he kept going.
Yes.
And she just fucking hit him.
So I guess it definitely depends on the demeanor of the woman, right?
It was great. It was
Can
great.
she handle
Well
it?
deserved.
Can't she
Yeah.
handle it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is it getting to a point where it's like, okay, this has been too many times. I allowed her the opportunity to try to handle this. This guy is being a dick. Because some guys are. Like, we've ran across those guys where, like, when they make a comment and you're just like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't like you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you sit with a guy and they're like, the one that I hate the most is, if there's grass on the field, play ball.
Oh, yeah. Fucking awful.
We can't be friends, bro. We cannot be friends.
There's no grass in the field.
No. No. Like, that's like the sociopath where, like,
I was like looking around. I was like, I've told that joke. I've told that joke. I'm looking around going, fuck. All right, hold on.
Oh, fuck,
Sweat
man.
starts coming down my neck. I'm like,
Bro,
okay,
you've grown. Oh.
I gotta get out of the studio.
I gotta get out of here.
I start just going.
Okay, so then here's another one. Here's a stupid one. You go to the grocery store. There's like 10 bags, and your girl goes to the back. She goes to grab all the bags to bring them in, and you just walk inside, right? Are you the guy that's like, hey, baby, let me take those bags. I get them. Or are you the like, all right, she's got it. I'm going in.
I mean, to be fair, Sierra's got it. She can carry all the bags herself. she's very. But most of the time, I grab more than enough.
You grab more than your fair. So you do the gentlemanly
I would feel
thing.
like shit. Like if we went to a big grocery trip and we had 10 bags in the car,
Yes.
and I just like fucked off. Even if I paid for the groceries, it doesn't matter.
I try to aim at least for the heavy bags.
Yeah.
You might have 7, but you got like the bread.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
The light shit.
Fair
I'm trying to at
And
least grab the heavy
I'm gonna
ones
turn around and
first.
be like, "Did you unlock the door with the app?" I'm gonna say something to piss her off as I'm walking out of the car. I gotta hit her with something.
You got to hit her with something.
Got
Right.
to, Yeah. Fuck.
I heard a guy one time at the he was a tiny man, and his wife was a big woman, and he
What
would
you're into, man.
and he would always, and hey, no shame, love who you love. He would always say like, yeah, I picked her because she's a sturdy woman. Like, you need to get yourself. I believe it was a comedian who said it. It was like, you need to get yourself a woman that can help you lift the couch.
Oh, that was Joe Rogan. Yes.
Joe Rogan.
Right?
Yes.
Yep.
Can't get yourself a scrawny bitch.
Get you a woman that can help you move the couch.
Yeah.
Right.
Valid.
I mean, it comes in handy. You know?
Does.
It depends what you're hooking up with these chicks for. When push comes to shove and you're moving, that's the woman you want in your life. She's gonna help you move the couch.
Oh yeah, no, because I've been watching some of this stuff online. That's why I've been like into this mode of, and I've been talking it over with Grant as well. Like, the manliness. We've said it in the past. Like, it seems like it's just kind of going away.
Yeah. Oh, you think?
There's like a lack of real men out there
Yeah.
who don't know how to be chivalrous, don't know how to step up and do the hard work, do the protecting, do the this, do the that for their families, for their
There's a
women.
number of factors why it's like disappearing. Also, chivalry, by the way, is just like a medieval battle code. Like there's like there's like one page that says something about like treating women like.
Okay, but it's still there.
Most of it's like jousting and like.
That's great. That's great.
And
So next time a woman says you're not chivalrous, just get on a fucking horse and ride her down.
And
it also changed district by district by whoever was ruling the land.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
the rules were rather varied.
Yes.
yes.
The code of chivalry was There might have been one passage in there about treating women.
It was
good.
more like codes for when you're allowed to stab a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like,
essentially.
Did he cross the line enough? Can I stab him now?
Great subject. Should we bring back the duel? I think society could benefit from a duel, not a duel to the death.
I was about to say, what type of duel?
I mean,
old flintlock pistols. Like, is that you talking about? Like back to back,
Back-to-back
10
flintlock
paces?
pistols could be cool. I'm down. No shooting in the face. No headshots.
Boonies on Saturday night. You think? People
Oh my
You
God.
think they're gonna follow that fucking rule? You're getting shot in the face with a blunderbuss.
The amount of people that would go off at boonies if they had the chance.
Yes. How about a good
There'd
old
be a pile of people after the duel.
fucking
Yeah.
right? How about a good old fashioned fist fight? Like a good old standing till somebody hits the floor kind of a fist fight.
So you start back to back, walk 10 paces, turn, charge
No,
each
and
other.
Yes.
In certain states, it's still allowed.
Yes, you
As
can
long
actually
as-
fight in front of a cop.
As long as they both,
As long as the cop, the elected official, is like officiating it.
if they both agree, then they're allowed to fight.
I like this rule.
I like it too.
I like this rule because I feel like the country could use a 1 day a year.
And the cop can shoot the one that like steps out of bounds.
Yes. Why not? What about 1 day a
You
year?
break the
Never-
rules.
never the white one.
You go to jail.
One day a year where you're legally allowed to slap anybody in the face. Just 1 day.
Or you
give
get
me-
one slap a year.
Ooh. Oh, that would be a great slap.
Oh.
That
And
would
like,
be
and like they
a
know,
phenomenal
they
slap.
track your
I tell you
slap.
what,
It's like
if
an
you-
income tax.
If
You get one.
if someone gets it on January 1st, woo boy, you got a long wait. You got a long wait.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
oh, you know what? This motherfucker deserves it already.
Yes. yes.
What I would do
Can
is
you save your slaps?
I would no. You get one a year.
You get one a year,
They
so you
don't roll
can't
over.
you can't roll over
Exactly.
slaps.
Exactly. So if you catch him on January 1st, oh boy,
Yeah.
oh boy, you're like, fuck you. You're getting it now.
Yeah. What I would do is I would slap somebody on December 31st and January 1st. I'd slap the
Wait a
ever-loving
second.
piss out of them.
So you're-
and then the next day, immediately, I would slap the ever-loving piss
No,
out
bro,
of them.
you,
No, you
you
can't-
throw a New Year's party.
You catch him on the bell. One, ding,
three,
two.
yes, yeah. It's like a pat, pat.
You slap him at 8:30 on December 31st, and then you slap him at 1:15 on fucking January 1st. Same fucking spot.
Same
Like,
spot. Same
You
spot.
motherfucker. knowing all full well that they have already used their early slap.
And
Even better. You got to wait for them to use their slap so they can't slap you back. Yes, that's well played.
That
Tim.
had to be
That's
one of
chess.
the greatest bits of television on How I Met Your Mother, the slap bet. Like it was over like 10 episodes across multiple seasons, but it was like he had 10 slaps for whenever he wanted. And he would just fucking let him have it out of nowhere in the middle of an episode. Just whack. You're like, what? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he had a few of them still coming.
That's fucking great.
There's compilations on YouTube. It's
slap
so
bet.
worth to watch.
Yeah. I mean, okay, low key. Who would you want to slap?
Fuck. Like I can just get away with it. Like I don't
One,
know.
and you can't get fired for it. There's no legal repercussion. The slap is the slap, and they just have to eat it.
I'm pretty good right now.
I don't want to say my boss.
I was gonna say my boss too. I think it always comes down to an employer.
I feel like it would definitely be like maybe not necessarily someone above me, but someone that works with me. Like yeah. You don't have to say any names. I could see myself cashing it in once a year. Like if it got to the point, where like I'm just so goddamn frustrated, I'm like, all right, I'm slapping the ever-loving fuck. I'm slapping other shit.
Yeah.
I'm like fucking Samoan slapping them like as hard as I can.
What you got to do is just invite them to jiu-jitsu.
Yes.
Listen, man, I can
Some
get
people
you,
don't come.
I can
Some
get
people
you in
don't
for a free
come.
class.
They know
There's no
better.
problem.
Yeah.
They know
Come on
better.
in.
They know why I'm inviting them.
Yeah.
So like Ian doesn't like me. Why the fuck does he want me to come to jiu-jitsu?
Fucking flat earther. Hey, I mean, sorry, bro. Come to jiu-jitsu class. I can get you a free trial.
I don't even want to waste
Bigfoot is real? Oh, you should try this free trial class.
Dude, Bigfoot is a much more logical like theory than flat Earth.
Sure, I agree.
Like-
100%. I agree.
There
But
could-
still,
there- yeah.
both could get slapped.
Yeah.
Both could get slapped. It depends on how they make their argument.
I mean, let's be honest. The chances of like Loch Ness monster, Bigfoot, they probably they don't exist. They don't. But the Earth is definitely not flat.
Well, have you seen? Some people have realized that whales during mating season, when they roll upside down, is what the Loch Ness monster looks like once you
Yeah.
turn it black and white.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's just a whale dick.
Whale dick. So, I've gone to the beach out here in Florida several times. And the Loch Ness monster has been spotted a few times out there in Lake Worth.
So the Loch Ness monster is just a big old whale cock.
Yeah.
So, a fucking Loch Ness monster
It's just a big
in
old,
Lake Worth. Did he see it? Did he see it?
it's a big old whale cock. What the fuck?
Like, oh, whale.
So there are some whales
Someone
out
would
here.
do that. Someone in
makes
Scotland would
sense.
take that picture
It makes
and
sense.
just black it and be like, all right,
It makes
I'm
sense.
gonna tell everyone there's a
makes
monster
sense.
living in the lake.
Let's go create our own sightings. Come on.
We could. There's enough things running around in like the parks in Lake Worth that we could start our own. I
Oh
mean,
my God. It would be worth investing into a Bigfoot suit.
the Jersey Devil. Like, where the fuck did that come from?
Have you seen some of the women in New Jersey?
But bro, wings
I'd
and
say
shit.
it's less likely not to see one than it is to find.
It had wings and shit.
They do, bro. I'm telling you. Go to Jersey.
Oh god.
Have you seen the Jersey Shore?
I have. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
we went through a whole time period where a majority of the country had
yeah.
seen it.
Yeah.
I don't miss that.
Tell me
time.
those aren't some winged women flying around New Jersey. Right
Snooki?
there. Snooki. Yeah, she flies on the hoop earrings.
Well, South Park took care of her pretty well.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Shit.
Wasn't she like a little monster?
She was
thing?
like a gremlin
yeah.
Yes.
kind of thing when they put her on South Park.
It was so bad.
So
It was
good.
so bad.
So good.
Snooki wants snoosh or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's trying to like sleep with everything. It was so bad. It was so bad.
That bitch, Snooki.
Yeah, well, she became a celebrity. I don't know how. That's back when like it first started. I
Yeah.
guess.
Ian got his belt. Brown belt.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Oh
sir.
yeah!
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
Now
you.
that's some man shit.
I guess.
That's some man shit right there, right? You
I
worked
guess.
hard, you earned it. You know, that's years of blood, sweat, and tears, man,
Yeah.
on the mats. You know,
Yeah.
congratulations for sure.
Thanks. I definitely didn't.
And that was sincere. That wasn't sarcasm. That was no. That was
Thanks.
sincere. Please
I know.
mark this day on your calendar.
I was about to say. I was like,
He looked at me like, "What? Is this real?"
no, it was cool. It was, you guys kind of got there before me, and I definitely didn't see it coming. I was like, what?
Oh
the fuck?
yeah,
You know?
deer in headlights. It was perfect.
It was awesome.
I thought I was going up front to help demonstrate a technique. I did not think.
And the way that she did it, like in the middle of a class, that was
Yeah.
perfect.
right, I had no idea.
Yeah, it threw you right off. It was
Yeah.
cool.
It
We
did.
knew it was coming.
Yeah.
We knew it was coming, but it was nice to see it like from the sidelines
Yeah.
because it's well deserved, man. It really is. In my eyes, you've been a brown belt a long time.
Yeah.
The skill set, the demeanor, the technical prowess, it's all there. So like, it's cool when people get what they deserve when they deserve it, man. So
Yeah.
I like seeing it. It was like we got to go to the tournament yesterday and some of the people competing for the very first time, some people competing after having competed several times. And it's always it's a spectacle to see. Like people put their hearts on the line.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not easy. You can see the nervousness.
Especially IBJJF because it's big.
Yeah.
Like it's not
Yeah.
like
There's nerves. It's something that tests you, I think.
Yeah. That's why I mean, anyone that even steps out there to compete, you take your hat off to them because
Yeah.
it's an extremely uncomfortable thing.
Yeah.
It's a very uncomfortable
A
thing.
whole lot of people. There was at least a dozen people on
Yeah.
my feed I saw that had
Yeah.
medals,
Oh, yeah.
which was fantastic.
It's because I mean everybody Rodriguez, BJJ, XL, Tharos. It's
Yep.
like
Everybody was there.
we kind of all know each other,
Yeah.
and it's when you go out there to compete, it's like there's no illusions. There's
Yeah.
no like when you're out there and it's you,
Yep.
someone else, and you're rolling. What's there is there. It's on display.
It's a fight.
There's no you can't be fake.
Yep.
In a jiu-jitsu match.
Yeah.
Like how
No.
hard you trained, what you know, how well you deal with pressure. All of it is right there.
Yeah, it's on
And
display.
It's you can't fake it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I agree.
That's the one good thing about jiu-jitsu is it no matter where you're from, no matter what you do in life, this guy can be the son of an oil tycoon. This guy could be nothing, dirt.
Yep.
When you're on the mat, you're equal.
Yeah.
You're
Absolutely.
completely equal. And whoever knows what they know, whoever it's going to be on display.
And jiu-jitsu has interesting lack of dividing lines with that. You see when you're in a school, you have from teenage all the way up to
70-year-old person sometimes.
70-year-old, yeah.
Yeah.
Men, women, and everybody is from all different walks of life, and everybody gets along just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. And it's even very common now. We had a gentleman that was down for a while. Whenever he comes down for like 2 months out of the year, and he's there at Rodriguez, but he's based out of Germany. But like he's like, I love jiu-jitsu, and if I'm gonna be here for however long I am, I'm bringing a gi with me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to train wherever I'm able to train. You know.
Oh, that's dope.
That's what rest his soul, what Anthony Bourdain did.
Yeah.
No matter where he was, whatever city he was in, wherever he was filming, he would drop into local jiu-jitsu schools. Another guy that does that is the Red Power Ranger.
Yes.
He'll randomly, like if he's doing a Comic-Con or something in your town, he will
he'll
pop
jump.
into a local school.
Yeah, you know
Because
who,
he did that to Shea School up in Zero BJJ in
Nice.
Pennsylvania.
you know who doesn't do that anymore? The Green Power Ranger.
Why? What happened? Oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Or don't go Power Ranger.
That sucks. I like the Green Power
He was
Ranger.
awesome, man. Like
Yeah.
there was shit
I
that
liked
he
it when
did.
he was green. I didn't like the White Tiger. I didn't like it.
You didn't like the White Power version of
I
him?
know
No.
you would assume that I would like the White Power Ranger. I did not. I liked the
Now,
Green Ranger.
you know what? I want your opinion on
The
this. I would
Dragon
like to
Sword.
show you how they color coordinated these Power Rangers in the original show.
I remember.
Yes.
The black guy
The
was
black
the
guy
Black
was the
Ranger.
black.
Yep.
The Yellow Ranger was
the
Asian.
Chinese.
Yes.
They didn't fuck around.
Uh-huh.
The Japanese were straight to the point.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I was like, this is fucked.
I think they live in the land of, what do you call that when it's like, Puerto Ricans eat rice
Rising
and
Sun.
beans?
Yeah.
No.
What do you call that?
Stereotypes are-
There
yeah,
you go.
they
Yeah.
completely-
Oh, look at the way they animate draw
Accept-
people.
They absolutely accept stereotypes are a thing for a reason.
Yes.
Look at how they drew black people's lips in Dragon Ball.
Woo boy.
Look at it.
Now
Yeah.
that being
Look
said,
at it.
that
Holy fuck.
that particular character is actually based off a Hindu god who, when
Popo.
they depict him,
Popo, Mr.
he
Popo.
is
Popo?
extra
Mr. Popo.
black.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's-
yeah.
Yeah.
In Dragon Ball Z. Yeah.
Yeah,
Super
and then also
racist looking.
Pokemon, Jinx. What
Woo!
the fuck?
Oh yeah, Jinx was.
What the
yeah.
Hold on,
fuck?
I don't know the Jinx.
You gotta
What the fuck?
You gotta look for the original Jinx because they did change it eventually.
That, well, 'cause
At least for America.
yeah, because every single black person playing Pokemon was like, "What the fuck, bro?
What is this? Wait,
What
hold
the
on.
fuck have you done?"
Oh yeah, it is.
It's
but
bad.
You'll see it. You'll see it. I won't have to. Yeah.
No comment. No comment
Yeah,
at all.
ice Pokemon. My
Holy
ass.
shit! WB Frog in the house.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Wow.
wow.
With a blonde, with a blonde wig. Fuck.
That's not good.
It is.
No. Yo, how did we get from man shit to the WWE?
Well, you know, racism is kind of, you know.
It is a thing.
Man shit.
It is a thing. No, it is not man shit. No, sir.
You're saying men aren't racist?
Yeah, they are. Men and women. Yeah,
right.
yeah. Even dogs.
Yeah.
Dogs can be pretty racist.
Dogs are racist.
Yeah.
Cats are racist.
Yes, they are. Yes, and people are racist against cats.
They are.
Right? Because they're like, they see a black cat and they're
cats are
like,
least adopted.
oh, that's a bad omen.
It's the least adopted.
It is. It's fucked up.
Black dogs as well.
They need love too.
Yeah, I have a
need
black
love
cat.
too.
I
Yeah.
adopted one.
Congratulations.
Is that to prove to your friends that you're not racist? I don't.
Well, I'm hoping
what's going on?
I keep tracking his 40 time and hoping.
Meal ticket. Eddie, and on that note,
Oh, come on.
thank you
Come
to
on.
the Self Kingdom podcast.
That's what the blind side was.
Yeah.
She stole that kid.
Which is so good.
She stole him.
Oh, he came out as an adult. He's like, "What is going
yeah.
on with this movie? That
Right.
is not what happened."
Yeah. Daniel Tosh. He's like, he says, he's like, what do we do? He's like, Daniel Tosh drives through bad neighborhoods and goes, "What's your 40 time? Get in the car."
Hey, what time is your Civil War reenactment, Ian?
The South will rise again. General Lee never would have lost.
You know, that's how you solve racism in America. You go to one of those events and just blow everybody up.
Civil War reenactments are cool. You know?
Are they?
They kind of
Are they?
Yeah.
Wasn't there like a video where like two black gentlemen decided
Yes.
we're gonna show up, make us slaves in your Civil War
Yeah.
reenactment, and they're like,
Dude,
what?
They showed
They're
up.
like, no,
they
go
showed up
ahead.
dressed as slaves. They're like, "We're reenacting.
We're reenacting."
the part of what our ancestors were for the Civil War."
I'd have been like, "Get these boys a union uniform. You're gonna earn your freedom."
Jesus Christ.
That is such a good video, though. I seen it
Right?
the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, they made some people angry. They did not want them.
It's
to-
like, but isn't this what we're here to do?
Yeah.
This is a reenactment. Oh, but you guys want to forget this part
yeah.
of the Civil War reenactment. That's really, really quite nice of you.